So my name is Andy and I'm here with GlueTread today. Thanks for watching. What we're going to be doing today is fixing the sidewall of an ATV tire. As you can see, this tire is flat and there's some damage here. GlueTread offers 3 kits that can fix this problem. First one's the external patch kit. Second, the sidewall seal kit made for bigger damage, and the sidewall mini, which is made for smaller damage. We're going to be going over it today with this external patch kit. So, as I said, you can see this tire is pretty flat. We have some damage here, and this tire is not holding any air. One thing before you start any of this process, you want to make sure that all the air is out of the tire. So, in this kit, you'll get a lot of things. You get an instruction manual that will walk you through everything we're going through today, applicator tips, a bottle of adhesive, and 4 patches. We're going to be using this 1.5 inch patch today. The kit also comes with 3 inch patches for slightly larger damage. The first step for this process is you'll take some of the included sandpaper and you'll actually sand around the damage. You want to make sure the area is clean. You also want to make sure that there's no tire lettering that the patch will be covering. So I'm just going to sand all this down real quick before going about applying the adhesive. So as you can see, that's all sanded down. It looks good. You'll then take the adhesive here and you want to just cut the tip off of the adhesive, just like that. And you'll then take one of these applicator tips that are included and just fit that to the end of the adhesive. What this allows is it makes sure that you don't put too much adhesive on the tire. The first step here is you'll actually find this damage and you'll bring it out so you can see the edges. And you'll take the adhesive and go ahead and put it right a few drops right on the edge of the damaged area. So once you get a few drops on there, you take it off, take a knife or another tool, and just kind of flatten that out and make that as flush as you can to keep that sealed. Give that a few seconds to dry. The initial cure time for the adhesive is 30 seconds. So kind of give it about that. We'll just move a little faster just to keep the video moving today. But after that's done, you want to come back with the sandpaper and make sure you get rid of any excess adhesive that may have spilled off of the damaged area. So give it another quick sand there. From there you'll take this included patch and kind of place it right where you think it'll fit. Like I said, you don't want any of the tire lettering there. If there is tire lettering, you'll have to sand that down. For this, there's not. From there you'll take a marker or any kind of pen or whatever and mark the edges. You'll do this so that you know where to put the adhesive when you're applying the patch. So you can see there we kind of have the edges marked out. You then take this same applicator tip you're using before and just apply adhesive kind of in a grid pattern the whole way around the tire, or around the patch area, excuse me. So you want there to be enough room in between the dots of adhesive so that air can get in there. You don't want a ton of adhesive, but kind of just something like this to give you an idea of how much you need. So now that we got all that on there, we'll go ahead and take the patch and put the patch on there and hold it for about 30 seconds. Now there's 2 ways to go about this. The full cure time for the adhesive is an hour. The adhesive is actually 90% cured after 20 minutes, but we recommend allowing the patch to dry for an hour. There's actually a new product that we'll be coming out with in January of 2021, and that's this Accelerator Spray. You can actually spray the edges of the patch, just like that, just 4 quick sprays, and that'll make the adhesive dry quickly. Another kit that we'll be coming out with in January 2021, will allow you to inflate that tire immediately. So that'll include this chuck here that you want to put this onto your tire, and then we'll have a CO2 cartridge that will screw into this and allow you to inflate the tire on the trail or wherever you might be. So here's a CO2 cartridge. Like I said, you want to make sure that the chuck is on the tire first. The other thing is this is going to get really cold when the CO2 comes out, so there'll be an insulator piece with it. From there, you'll just screw this on and screw that right there into the chuck, and then you'll be able to see and hear this tire expand. So there you go. Depending on the size of your tire, you could need, 2 or 3 of these. For today, we're just going to go ahead and use 2. Just switch that out again, and then you'll be able to see kind of the pressure of the tire. So put this second one on here as well, and kind of go about the same process. The pressure that you hear release after I take the CO2 cartridge off is just what's left in the cartridge, and that's just equalizing PSI between the tire and the cartridge. So, like I said, this will get really cold. You'll definitely want to use that that insulator piece that we give you with the tire. So yeah, so there you have it. I mean, that's the whole fix in about 5 minutes. That's something you can do on the trail or whenever needed. So thanks for watching. Feel free to tune back in later. We'll have more videos coming out for you later. Stuff for tractor tires, UTV tires, and so on. Thanks so much. And we're back. So I know some people might say, oh, that's going to leak or whatever. We have some soapy water here. We're going to throw it right on this patch and show you that it's not going to leak. So like I said, soapy water. We're going to spray that all around. And the way you can tell if it is leaking is these bubbles will get bigger here. But it's just not happening. That'll hold pressure for as long as you need to and at least give you back to the truck. So thanks so much. Appreciate you tuning in.